"See," he said, "there, a lark, a skylark." He glanced up at her and saw that she was looking in the wrong place. "No, over there," he said, pointing. She was completely hopeless. "Oh," she said at last, "there, I see it. How queer. What's it doing?" "Hovering, and then it'll go up again, probably." The skylark soared on its transcendental thread of song. The quivering flight of the bird and the beauty of its music triggered an unexpectedly deep emotion in him. "Can you hear it?" His aunt cupped a hand to an ear in a theatrical way. She was as out of place as a peacock, wearing an odd hat, red like a pillar box, and stuck with two large pheasant tail feathers that bobbed around with the slightest movement of her head. He wouldn't be surprised if someone took a shot at her. If only, he thought, Teddy was allowed himself barbaric thoughts, as long as they remained unvoiced. Good manners, his mother counselled, were the armour that one must don anew every morning. "Hear what?" his aunt said eventually. "The song," he said, mustering patience. "The skylark's song. It's stopped now," he added, as she continued to make a show of listening. "It might begin again." "No, it won't. It can't. It's gone. Flown away." He flapped his arms to demonstrate. Despite the feathers in her hat, she clearly knew nothing about birds, or any animals for that matter. She didn't even possess a cat. She was indifferent to Trixie, their lurcher, currently nosing her way enthusiastically through the dried-up ditch at the side of the road. Trixie was his most stalwart companion, and had been by his side since she was a puppy, when she had been so small that she could squeeze through the front door of his sister's doll's house. Was he supposed to be educating his aunt, he wondered? Was that why they were here? "The lark's known for its song," he said instructively. "It's beautiful." It was impossible to instruct on the subject of beauty, of course. It simply was. You were either moved by it, or you weren't. His sisters, Pamela and Ursula, were. His elder brother, Maurice, wasn't. His brother Jimmy was too young for beauty. His father possibly too old. His father Hugh had a gramophone recording of The Lark Ascending, which they sometimes listened to on wet Sunday afternoons. It was lovely, but not as lovely as the lark itself.